Well, it doesn't get much cooler than this. For those of you that like a wrapless monster player, feast your eyes on this. And if you can't tell already by the signature White Tiffany Diamond rings, and of course the design inlays in the handle, I'll just fill you in. Yep, this is an Ariel Carmeli 16 pointer. So you have a total of 8 very sharp points in the forearm of the Q or the top of the Q. Those points are ebony. And then you also have an additional 8 points that are reversed points in the butt sleeve. Also ebony. Natural light blue, almost like a baby blue, a dark royal blue, and then black veneers. And here's my favorite part about this Q. The wood in the forearm and the butt sleeve that the ebony is going into is a rare wood that is called Koa. It's actually from Hawaii. It's also known as Hawaiian Koa. This stuff plays phenomenal. Now this Q is also cored with Purple Heart. It's got a perfect weight to it. For those of you that don't like too heavy of a Q, we've sold some big wrapless Carmelis recently. There were over 16 ounces because of the way the Qs were built. This one's a 15-ounce butt. You could add weight to it if you wanted to. Of course, it's real hard to take it away. This thing is loaded with his signature inlay work all the way through the Q. Look at that handle right there. That's Paua shell, also known, of course, as New Zealand Abalone. Inside of the white there, look at that. And then again, you've got his Tiffany diamonds at all positions, okay? So because this is technically an 8-point Q up top, it's 16 total, but for all practical purposes, because the forearm has 8 points, you're gonna have 8 white Tiffany diamonds in each ring set going into or set into double silver trim. This one also has the Carmeli joint protectors. Now, if you were to buy a set of these, it's got the AC logo up top. That's about a $600 add-on within itself. This Q is not brand new, but it is in excellent condition, okay? Very few signs of play. You can feel the rings a little bit, like in the handle right here. That's pretty common with silver because that's actual silver. It's not horrible, but you can feel the rings a little bit. Ariel actually stands behind his product so much, he shared with me that when he built this Q, it actually was one of the last Qs to come out of the Southern California shop before he moved, of course, to Virginia. And what he said, he has changed his finish. He has a thicker finish. And he said if anybody buys this Q, he will actually refinish the whole Q for free. And I want to make a note of this. It doesn't need to be refinished. He's just offering that as a courtesy because, again, you know, silver tends to pop depending on the finish. He has a new and improved finish now. So if anybody buys the Q, even though it does not need a refinish, okay, I want to make that clear. There's no big dents or dings or anything like that. This Q's in excellent condition with only light play. Ariel so graciously offered when I went over the Q with him, he says if anybody buys it, they can send it to him and he will refinish it. It doesn't have to be done right away either. If you get the Q, you play with it for a while and you decide you want to get it refinished, or you may just decide to keep it the way that it is because it's a phenomenal Q. It is prepped for a Carmeli extension. Doesn't come with one, but you could easily get one. 3/8-10 modified pin. Look at that ring work, and then look at all of the inlay work. Paua shell in each of the points. Boy, this ebony and this Hawaiian Koa is a dynamic combination right here. There's so much inlay work in this Q. We have it priced to sell. If you were to order this Q from Ariel, like the gentleman that ordered it, you're going to wait somewhere between 3 and 4 years. And I don't even know if you're going to be able to source wood like this. I don't even know if he has any more wood like this available. This Hawaiian Koa wood was actually imported over 20 years ago, and he had it in his shop for a really long time. Look at the very straight points. So you've got, again, you've got the black, I'm going from the outside in this time, the dark black, the indigo blue, the baby blue, and then the natural. But the Q rolls perfectly straight. You know, minor signs of play. Just an excellent looking Q, and it plays even better. I hit some balls with it yesterday, and I am very impressed with the Q, but I did not expect anything less. So you have one keel wood shaft. The keel wood shaft is a 12 millimeter. A lot of you guys always ask for the smaller millimeter. That's got the 12 millimeter on it. And it is a 3.8, and then the maple shaft is a full 13 millimeter. Although whoever gets this, I'll tell you, Ariel's preference is the Revo. I believe he plays with a 12.4 or it could be a 12.9. Don't quote me on that, but that's all subjective anyway. But he loves the way that these Qs play with the Revo shaft. I'm a keel wood guy. Hey, to each his own. 16-point Ariel Carmeli. Monster Wrapless player. Now that is what you call a slick handle. Gabon Ebony going into rare and aged Hawaiian Koa, ready for immediate shipping and delivery. We do have financing options available, multiple different options. We do layaway. Our customer service and satisfaction is the best that you will find, and we ship lightning fast. If you're interested in this Q, feel free to reach out through the contact form on our website, crossroadqs.com, or you can call or text the number on the post. Ariel Carmeli in the house at crossroadqs.com.